What do you think about it, Jean?
Yeah, Felipe, I totally agree with you. I think it's a tool to express yourself, and the way that you think the world, the way that you see the world, the way that you see the people around you. So totally. And about digital art, I think it's more something more technological to to improve, your way to give the your point of view for the people. So that's it. What about you, Fair, my friend?
Okay, okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my friend Wally. How long no see? Uh, yes, I think art is so very uh, real, the conception. Né? Art is art, né? Digital art, physical art. For instance, I try part of my life try to paint on the plate. Né? It's I don't know how called the technique in plate, but crack, né? Is in Brazil the people called cracolé. But I try, I'm very evade the people can draw. But digital art, it's art bring for 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 new way. It stay around the walls. Né? For me, it's amazing for way to uh, to demonstrate your talent, né? About the digital art. Digital art is so very um, amazing for you develop something like art theme. Né? Easy.
Yeah.
And you, Felipe?
Oh, sorry.
About the second one, what you
Oh
think that
no, we are in the first question, right? Yeah.
the, I already
Everyone.
responded this one. If you want
Okay.
to, I can
Ah,
read the second one. Or
Everyone answered the first question.
I think so. I
I, I
just
think so. I think so. Uh,
Okay.
like you, Wesley.
Okay.
I think
So
you.
I was saying about I agree with you guys about the I think digital art for sure is a kind of art show because I think we need to stop to trying to put some rules, about what is art. It's not about that. It's about its expression, you know. And I think if you are doing some kind of expressing yourself in some way, can be art too. It doesn't matter if it's digital or traditional. And that's my point of view. So can you read the first question for us, please, Jean?
Sure. Second, why do you think that we have this change of art on art? Do you see it a positive? And well, I can answer, right? Uh, yeah, totally. Because in a good way, the technology can help us to show how the way we think, and I think it's the most important. It's about the young people because I think it's more a challenge to show how the art works in this world right now, to show the young people about because over the years, I think that art can be modified, like So it's a challenge, and of course, the technology can help to to show in a better way for this kind of people, you know. What do you think, Philippe?
So I think that it's great because it's a new way to the people have to express themselves and to find themselves in something new. And we're living at a almost digital world, and I think that it's something that will bring to us because, like I said, it's a new way to express yourself. So digital art, it's something that it's here to take the things better, you know. So I think that's really positive. So what about you, Fern?
Fern, are you there?
Just, oh, sorry. Yes, I think it's so very positive, né? The way to express art, né? Digital art, né? For me, I think the digital art is come for stay. Uh, eh, for instance, I remember I tried to, I started, I already uh, on time try study music. I remember in the school, the people discuss about this. Né? The electronic music, it's a music. Yes, it's a music because like like uh, like um, another instrument. Né? If you put in the hand the guys a guitar, the guys don't know to play the guitar. The sound is a robot sound. Né? But when the guys have a talent, doesn't matter what the instrument you put in your hand, electronic, computer, guitar. The guy when have the talent, the music, the art, it's fluid, so very good. Okay, when you have a more odd instrumento digital, physical, it doesn't matter. Art are art for me. I think it is. Anyway, Wesley,
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think it's very normal because time passes and new things come together with this changing of time, you know. So digital art is something maybe new, but I think is completely something positive, you know. And I think it's very good. Actually, nowadays, especially, is very high, you know, the especially and the between the young people, you know, they like so much to do this kind of art, especially digital art, maybe because the all the context, you know, about technology. So yeah, I think it's very positive. Uh, can you read the first question for us, Felipe?
All right. Do you think that in the future people will prefer digital art over traditional art? So I think it's hard to guess the future, but I I won't I don't see a problem that people prefer digital art over the traditional art because both are art and have this no have the same meaning, but the I don't know how to explain this, but the same goal, you know. So I don't think that traditional art is under digital or digital it's over traditional because it's all art. We don't have to find different things between it. So I think that it's good to digital art become more popular because it's more easy to find it, to see it than traditional art that you have to go to a museum or something that like this, you know. So I don't really think that's a problem or it's better. It's just the word changing and that's normal. What about you, Wesley?
Oh, it's me, Marley. My name is Marley. So,
Sorry, it's because don't have your name here. It's like
oh,
Nomi.
sorry. I didn't notice. Sorry, sorry.
It isn't a problem.
Yeah, sorry. It's Marley. It's okay. But for me, it's a doubt. You know, I've been asking for myself about this kind of thing. In the future, maybe the people will prefer digital art. I don't know why. Maybe because the context about technology, you know, will be more and more present in our lives. But I think always will exist some kind of people which will prefer how can I say a traditional, you know, in the Canva, in the paper, like me. I think in the future doesn't matter. I always will prefer the traditional way of do. Is something that how can I say it's personal, you know. I'm not trying to say, oh, digital arts is less of traditional. No, it's just something personal. But I think in the future, maybe the people can prefer the digital because the context. But I think always will exist people interested in traditional, always. What about you, Fern? What do you think?
No, I don't. I think, for instance, uh, art is art. If you travel it's throughout the past, for instance, in the old Greece, the people uh, had art. He had a peculiar property, live, live was uh, 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 the open, all the math open. It's surprised, it's surprised. Oh my gosh, this talent, it's wonderful. It's in the past. When you travel for this time, this time actual, actual, you can see the same property, live or moth open. Surprise! Oh my gosh! I think in the future, when you develop a lot the digital art, I think that way to art uh, have will have the same property live as uh, the open math open. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Because art has the dawn to create this sensation in the inside you, né? Because this is an expression of soul, né? I remember when I lived in Madrid, I had opportunity to see exposing of the ground. It's did in the this time the second world in the concentration field. It's amazing, amazing ground. Oh, the people he call this art like gravura, né? Draw, because all the prisoner in the concentration field had the opportunity to draw this this art. It's so very wonderful. It's sometimes when you see the exposing you you feel um, uh, like so very it's oh my gosh uh, will cry, né? Because it's so very intense, né? The draw, né? It's amazing. Art have this down to impress you inside, né? It's touch your heart, touch your soul. Art, I like art so much. And you, Jean?
Well, I agree that in the future people will prefer the digital art because I think it's technology, you know, and most of the people prefer use the technology, and it's not a bad thing, you know, because I think that technology helped to change the art and to improve the art, you know. Um, but it's not as I said, it's not a bad thing because as Marley said before, I think that always we'll have someone to prefer the traditional, you know, and that's it.
We have Luis. Are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
here. Are you the host, man?
Oh, sorry. Melissa is the responsible for the main room, so I can put you in the room number 2. Sorry. So
Okay, don't worry. It's
okay.
okay.
So can you answer the? Let me see the question.
Yes.
Question number 3. I'm gonna send you again for you. Let me see. Oops. I
Four,
can't
no?
send the. So, can you see the question?
No, I can't see.
Four.
Okay, I don't know what is happening. Oh my gosh.
You can read.
Yeah, I can read. So okay. Do you think that in the future people will prefer digital art over the traditional art? So do you think the traditional art will disappear in the future?
No, that's hard because I can't predict the future. That's why I can't answer um, that question exactly. But what I can tell you is that maybe the traditional art will disappear because as some of you has mentioned here, we are going through a huge change in terms of technologies. And as we as we could see on the video, um, digital art, I guess, is gonna replace the traditional art because I suppose it's easy. It's easy, to I don't know, to draw things, and also we can use um, some tools, some programs, I guess, to draw things, to create something that we want. I guess, because of that, because it's easy and more convenient, I guess. I guess, um, the the new way, the digital art is gonna, I don't know, replace the modern or traditional art. I guess I'm not sure. This question is hard because I'm not into art, but from what I could see so far, I guess it will replace it. I'm not sure.
So you talk about something very interesting about is easier about something or not. Oh, so I'm gonna ask you for you guys about, do you think digital art is easier than other arts or no? So it's an interesting question because in the past I thought, oh, digital art is very easy, you know, it's something very simple to do, but it's not like that. And
Why do you think it's not like that?
because I try it, and I have so difficult to do digital art. You don't have idea. I have a tablet nowadays,
Mhm.
and I bought just for that. You know, I was very excited to. Oh my God, I'm
Mhm.
gonna buy a tablet to
Mhm.
do my digital art. And when suddenly I tried to do something, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to use this kind of things in front of me. It's very complex. I don't know how to use, and it's very difficult to paint and to dry too. And I was like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like
But
it.
let's imagine that you wanna draw something more complex than those designs that you have created before. Can you do that by using traditional art, or do you think that by using digital art, it's gonna be easier for you? What is it?
Traditional, actually, I am a traditional artist. I work with that. So I do this in all my days, you know.
Mm.
So yes, I like to feel the paper and make.
I got you.
Yeah, I like to mess the paper in my hands with some colors, you know. I I feel so strange when I
Ah,
am using the tablet, you know. It's very strange for me. I don't know how to explain this feeling.
Ale, this is another technique, another technology. The people it's have more intimacy with this technology, to make art, about this way. Like you have more intimacy, like paper or
Yeah.
or, or another on another old way to make art. But it's in future. Uh, who know if you become a good artist about technology,
Yes, I
digital art?
hope so.
I think it's just because it's not your comfort zone, you know, because
Yeah.
it's something new,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's hard to of course to learn something new and to change something in your environment. It's crazy, but
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, it's
I totally
completely
agree.
different.
I totally agree with you guys. I am a traditional artist, not so much, but I try and I can draw some things that I want to. So I think that's easier to me to draw something with a pencil and paper. But when I tried to to draw something on paint, I've never tried with a tablet, but I tried with a mouse that's it what I have to train and was really hard. I cannot like even draw a straight in line, it's really hard to me to draw something on my computer, I think that's with pencil and paper it's way easier. So I think
Okay.
it's something personal. I don't
Yeah.
really know that it's something easier or hard.
So I agree with you guys. I think is about the comfort zone too. I'm trying to adapt me to use more and more my tablet to drawing something, you know. I like to draw simple things, you know, just training without pressure, you know. I don't like to show my digital art for the people because I don't know. I think very strange, but I'm
How
trying.
how long do you take to draw something?
Oh, you are you saying about the time I'm trying?
Yes.
Oh,
Let's
let me see. Maybe about 1 year, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't draw every day, in digital
Now
way.
my question is, how long do you take to draw something? Let's imagine that you are about drawing something to show to us. How long how long would it take to draw something basic,
Basic. You mean in the digital or traditional?
traditional?
Oh, traditional. Okay. Draw without painting, maybe 1 hour.
Uh,
Uh,
can you
yes,
see can you see the difference? Because we live in the world that we are pressed for time. Time is a kind of good for us, not only for me, but also for you and for all of you here in this room. And how can you know which one is better? To use it to use digital art to do something, let's say, in less than 15 minutes, or use the traditional way and spend 1 hour. What's
I
the
pre- I still prefer,
point?
I still prefer the traditional way. Okay. Okay.
Well, and I think that it's good because in the future, you can be the guy who, is still with the traditional way to draw or something
Yes,
like
I
that,
will.
Yeah.
I will. I hope so. So let's for the next question. The number 4. NFT is like a digital registration, which is, I don't know how can I pronounce this. Oh my gosh.
Registration,
Yes, that
registration.
validates something as original and unique. And what do you think about selling digital art through NFT? Would you buy the first meme of internet, for example? Oh, answer this kind of question. Don't I know? I don't. I searched about this kind of art and I was like, wow, it's very different, isn't it? And very interesting too. But I don't know if you guys saw the news about NFT art sold for $1 million. I don't know. I was very, very, very wow. But even if I was I don't know, a rich person, I wouldn't spend my money with this kind of thing. But I don't. I'm not saying it's not good. It's just an opinion. What do you think, Felipe? Would you buy
Hi
something like that?
guys. I wouldn't because I don't know if you guys know, but when you buy an NFT, you a lot of let me restart. When you buy an NFT, you have when you buy an NFT, the systems have to do a lot of calculus. I forget the word, but a lot of calculus, and that spend a lot of energy, and this is bad for the world. It cannot be something good. So I don't think that NFT is something good, but it's my opinion. It's what I saw about it, and I wouldn't buy, but because even it was a good thing, I don't think it's something to have value. I think that is something that the people is giving value because they want to create a new thing that's different and get money with it. I think that I think that is what I think about the NFT. I don't really think that's a good thing. And what about you, Jean?
Well, I wouldn't as well, because sometimes I just feel that I'm living in the Black Mirror episode, like in the future with this kind of things, people buying things just it's not a real thing, just in the internet. So it's crazy for me. I think that I'm in this case I'm traditional person, you know. I like to buy something and see my hands, you know. And yeah, that's it. About the first meme, no, I don't think so. It's not my thing, you know. What do you think, Luis?
What is the question? What is the question? Can you read again?
The fourth question is I don't know if you know NFT. It's like a digital registration that validates something as original and unique. What do you think about selling digital art through NFT? Would you buy the first meme of the internet, for example?
For $1 million. Okay.
Oh my
Would you
God.
buy?
I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh.
I
1
don't know.
million.
Yeah,
No,
millions.
no, that's hard. It's a lot of money to buy something without no touching it. No, no, I wouldn't buy it.
And you, Ferm, what do you think about that? Would you buy something like that? If you
Guy,
maybe
I don't have idea about the NFT. I never have heard about this. But I think, for instance, I like so much when you have some some digital art about the advert, advertisement. I think the guys working in this field is so very genuine. But to be honest, guys, buy something like from the internet. I don't know what this situation work in real life. I don't have any idea about this. I'm very ignore about the technology, the high tech. For instance, oh my gosh, I remember I tried to paint my plate with old technique. Oh my gosh, when in my head I don't have uh, uh, how do any conception about the NFT or something like a meme of the internet, for example. E, even though pay about the 1 million about the situation. Oh my gosh.
Just to explain, I think it's NFT. It's like a digital coin, you know, and you can buy things, you know. So that's it.
you know more
I
than
like
me
like
because
like
I don't know about the
like
subject.
certificate, no? Explain me, Warley.
I don't
What
know
is
how
Well,
can I explain. Don't ask him that for me because I don't know. I just know the basic. The basic is the what is in the question. You know, is a kind of I don't know how can I explain this.
it's
I don't
like
know.
a money that you
Yeah,
just use to buy things in the internet, you know.
yeah.
Okay,
Basically, yeah.
but you need to pay about something like someone it's product or make like art. It's sure.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of.
I'm not responsible for this question.
I
Okay.
think that everyone here is like a traditional person.
Okay. So let's read the last one maybe. By doing those arts auxiliated by technology as computers, do you think that we can become less creative? Do you think there's a link about the technology and your creative? What do you think, guys?
Oh, for me, I don't think so, because if the human being keeping create things, I think it's more the opposite. That it's more like we're gonna become more creative because by the technology, I think that we need to be every day more creative to improve. So that's my opinion. What do you think, Felipe?
Yes, I totally agree. It's because when we have the technology to help us and auxiliate us, we have more tools to do art, and we have more content to study and see to inspire ourselves and do what this make we think about it. And I think it's a thing that will help us to get more creative, and that will be good, I guess so. What about you, Luis?
Um, in my opinion, we're not going to be less creative just because we are using a tool, a program to do something, to draw something. What I have in mind is that a program is just a way to help us to be more agile, to do things quickly. That's the point.
Yeah. So I agree with you guys. I think the lack of the creativity is not linked with technology, but I think can be linked with your emotional maybe, because I have an example. Sometimes I have this kind of block, and it's about my emotional. It's not about the technology, you know. So yeah, can be, but I think it's not all about that. There is a lot of things behind this show. Yeah, that's it. What do you think, Fern?
I think that human beings it's capable to do something like 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 heaven, né? Because when you have a good inspiring, 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 you capable to create something. It's very wonderful, né? Because when you have inspiration, the sky it's a limit, né? For your creation, né? Creation. I think a human being it's capable do something like fantastic, né? Independent what the the why you use it to accomplish your art, né? Uh, when you have talent, you can do, né? Uh, anything, né? All the things, né? You bring in your imagine. For instance, you have Michelangelo, né? It's amazing paint in, in the uh, the the church, the Vatican. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's throughout the time, it's get forever, like something like impossible. Another person, it's paint. But I think in future come from several artists that can overcome Michelangelo. Uh, Human being, it's amazing. It's amazing. Another the hand, you have another person. It's don't have anything to bring for the human being. The people come from for creating another people come from to discreet, everything. Oh my gosh, it's complicated, né? But I think the art, it's something like heaven, né?
Yes.
Totally.
So everyone's back. So yeah, we don't have time to discuss about something, but I hope you guys like the conversation. I like so much about, because not just because I am an artist, but because artist is life. And
I agree.
And what do you think about digital art, Leslie, as you are an artist?
oh, why am I thinking? Okay, I think it's difficult to me to do digital art, but I think it's something very interesting and very beautiful too, I think is a kind of expression too. But to do this kind of art for me, and nowadays I don't like so much. I prefer to do something in the way traditional. I like to paint in Canva and paper with my watercolors and something like that.
And do you think the production is easier in digital art?
Can you repeat, please?
Do you think it's easier to produce in digital way?
Absolutely not. I have so many difficult to do
We know
something.
that.
Yes,
You told.
yes. I have difficult to do something in digital way. Yes. It's difficult, more difficult to me. So Melissa, do you want to say something and finish?
Yeah, I had the opportunity to use a brand new vocabulary, for at least for me, which is lavagem de dinheiro in English. I am mesmerized by that, which is money laundering. So it was a great, great, great conversation. I like so much to talk about that, even though I have no idea what is NFT, but I've listened about it, I've listened to it throughout the whole week. Social media was flooded by it, but we did have a great conversation. That's it. Super interesting.
So yeah. Can you put the links, please? I don't know what is happening.
Yeah.
I can't put.
Yeah, and you can talk about them.
Oh yeah, guys, you can go to YouTube, comment something about our meeting, please. In this meeting, comment something positive. I don't know, something random, a random thing. And you can enter in the website too and see the plans if you are interested in buy something. And that's it. I hope you guys like it. It's my second time here as a host. I'm sorry for, I don't know, something. That's it.
Congrats for you, my dear friend. Alex. Keep up the good work.
You're doing awesome, Marley. I'm sorry if I screwed up a thing, because I were to help you. Anyways.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much, Melissa. And that's it, guys. Have a good night, everyone. And hope to see you and maybe next week, I think, with me at morning. Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
You, bye-bye.
Bye, guys.